Welcome, I'm Andrea. This is a short New Year's Eve yoga flow, and I'm glad you're here. We'll start in Sukhasana, one leg in front of the other, shoulders rolled up and back and relaxed. Arms overhead, breathe in, look past the hands to heart center and to prayer. We can greet each other with a namaste, which means the light in me honors the light in you. Thumbs to the forehead, namaste. Back up, right hand on the mat, left arm up and over the ear. Roll the left shoulder back, look past the arm. Left hand down, right arm up and over the ear. Roll the right shoulder back and look past the arm. And turn to face the mat. We'll start with table. Fingers spread wide, hips above knees, shoulders above wrists, cat and cow. Roll shoulders back, drop belly. Lift gaze, breathe in and breathe out. Round the back. Moving in sync with the breath. One more round. And we'll tuck the toes. Sit back on the heels. Start with the toe stretch. Rock side to side. You can use your hands on the ground for support. Trying to put the weight of the body on the heels, creating a stretch in the toes, each toe. And take the hands down. Tap out the feet. Let's lift up, roll shoulders up and back again. Interlace hands, draw the knuckles down and lift heart up, head up. Come into Balasana, child's pose. Taking the big toes to touch, knees out wide, sink the hips back. Walk your hands forward. And drop the forehead gently down to the ground. Beginning your yogic style of breathing. Lips together, teeth unclenched. Breathing in and out through the nose. Let's take 3 full rounds of breath here. And lift the head, walk the arms to the right for a side body stretch. Left hand on right, keep the hips pressing back. Keep the focus on the breath and on the movements and sensations of the body. And lift the head, other side, hands through center to the left. And then back into the center. Let's come into a puppy pose. Lift the hips, walk the hands further up. Sink the chest towards the ground. Let the forehead come to the mat. 3 rounds of breath. And lift the head, slide the hands back a little, finding Sphinx pose, taking the legs down, feet about hip width apart. energetically pull the elbows towards you as you lift the heart and gaze, pressing so hard into the tops of the feet that the knees come off of the mat. Lift the heart. And lower forehead down. Take the feet a little closer together and a light touch with the fingers on sides of the mat, elbows up. Let's lift for cobra, waves, breathe in, chest and head lift, breathe out, lower. Breathe in, lift, and look to the right. Breathe out, lower. And breathe in, look, lift to the left. And lower. Hands by the side, shoulders rolled back, elbows hugging in. Baby cobra, this helps keep the lower back healthy and strong. Lower forehead to the ground. Tuck the toes, seat to heels, and slowly lift the hips up high for downward dog. Paddle out the feet. Can nod the head, shake the head. You could open and close the mouth if you hold tension in the jaw. And come into a still down dog. Plank waves, lift heels, ripple forward to plank like the top of a push-up. Hover knees above the mat and take it back down, dog. Breathe in, plank. Hover, down dog. One more time. Plank. Knees hover, down dog. Lift heels. Take them to right side of the mat. And lift heels. Take them to the left side. Lift heels, straight back down. Bend the knees, walk the hands towards the feet. Feet about hip width apart, knees bent. Grab opposite elbows for a ragdoll. Relax the neck, let tension melt from the neck and the shoulders and the upper back. Could add a sway. Release hands, take a half lift, hands to shins, shoulder blades draw together, look forward, half lift. Breathe out, fold, and root down to rise up. Arms up, inhale, look up. Uttanasana, forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Root down, rise up, maybe a standing back bend. Uttanasana, forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Root down to rise up. Arms up, inhale, look up, and fold again. Bend the knees, walk hands back to down dog. Right leg to the sky. Circle 3 times your ankle in one direction. And 3 times in the other. Straighten and square the hips. Take the right foot to face down. Look forward, right foot inside of the right hand. Runner's lunge with a twist. Right arm up, look up at right hand. Right hand down inside of right foot. Quarter turn to left, long edge of the mat. Wide leg fold, heels a little out, toes in. Hands in line with the feet, relax neck. Steady breath. The focus on the breath helps you stay present in the moment, in the body. Hands on the waist. Use the power of your legs. Slow rise up to stand. Head up, last. Warrior two on the right. Bend into the right leg. Look over the right hand. Shoulders up and back. Peaceful warrior. Left hand down, right arm up and over the ear. You can look at right thumb or at back foot. Side angle modified. Forearm resting lightly on the right leg. Left arm over the ear. If you want more of a challenge, you could take the right arm forward. And we'll take it back up. Warrior two. Straighten right leg. Left foot surfs in. Hips back, torso forward. Right hand down. I usually place the back of my hand on the leg, left arm up and over the ear. Trikonasana triangle. Can look up. Big side body stretch. One more breath. And look down. Bend into the right leg. Hands on the mat. Step the right leg back. Let's shift forward. Come down to the ground. Up for cobra. A little higher this time. And downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. You want to look like an upside down letter V. Something like that. And we'll take the left leg up to the sky, taking 3 circles one way with the ankle, 3 circles the other. And look forward. Left foot inside of the left hand. Runner's lunge with a twist. Left arm up. Left hand down, quarter turn towards the right long edge of the mat. Heels out, toes in. Let's take an interlacing of the hands now. Lean forward, wide leg fold with the shoulder stretch. Shoulders pulled away from the ears. You can have a loose grasp or take the palms together. And hands down. And on the waist, press into the feet. Slow rise up to stand. Head up last. Warrior two on the left. Arms out at equal heights. Back foot parallel with the back of the mat. Knee over the ankle and press to the left. Peaceful warrior. Light touch on back of leg. Left arm up, looking at thumb or back foot. Modified side angle, lightly pressing the left forearm into the left leg. Right arm over the ear. Stay there or lift left arm. Warrior two. Take the right foot in a bit. Straighten the left leg. Hips back, torso forward. Lightly touch the shin with the back of the left hand. Lean back, right arm over ear. Triangle pose. And look down, bend into left leg, hands around the foot, step back. Plank pose. You could take a chaturanga now, elbows by the sides, up dog. Straight arms, tops of feet on mat. Downward facing dog, 3 breaths. And let's get into the hips now. Right leg up, bend the knee, roll the hip open, take hip circles. And find pigeon. So your right leg forward, parallel with top of the mat. Flex the foot, left leg straight behind you. You can take either leg at an angle to modify the pose. Fingertips in front of the right leg. Start upright. And then we'll come forward. Rest your head on your hands or on any prop you may have around. About a minute here. And slowly make your way up into a twist, half Lord of the Fishes. Lead onto the right hip, right foot in, left leg sweeps around, left foot on the outside of the right thigh, left hand behind, right arm reaches up and twist. You can also hug onto the left leg instead. Breathe in, lengthen, and breathe out, twist. We'll wind back around. Find your down dog. Pedal out the feet. And we'll take the other side, left leg to the sky, bend the knee, roll the hip open, take some hip circles. Straighten and square the hips. Then take the left leg forward, finding pigeon on this side. Left shin parallel with top of the mat. Flex the left foot, right leg back behind you, fingertips on the ground in front of the shin, starting upright. And fold forward. Resting your head on something. A minute here, breathing through the sensations. And slowly press up. Lean onto the left hip. Circle the right leg around. Plant right foot down. Right hand behind you. Left arm lengthens and twist to the right. Breathe in, lengthen, breathe out, twist. And come forward again. One more down dog. And we'll come onto the knees. Cross the ankles. Come into a seat. Let's take the big toes with peace sign fingers. This is one option. You could also take hands behind the thighs with the legs bent. And we'll come into Navasana boat pose. So if you have it in this way, release the toes, trying to stay in the general shape. And we'll hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower onto the ground. Arms overhead, full body stretch. And let's take the knees into the chest. Nose towards the knees. And we'll take the feet down. Arms by the sides, tuck the chin so neck is long, a bridge pose. Press into the feet and arms, curl up, hips and chest. 3 rounds of breath. And lower chest and hips to the ground. Happy baby, grab on blades of feet. Press knees towards the ground and you can rock. You could straighten a leg and bend the other. Maybe make a V with the legs, peace sign fingers around big toes. Then take the legs back together and find an inversion that you like. You could come to a wall, legs up the wall, legs straight up, or shoulder stand. I'm going to take a shoulder stand, hands on the small of the back, legs straight up in the air. Try to hold an inversion for about a minute, getting the legs above the heart. And maybe a plow or a version of Halasana. Knees on forehead. One option. Legs behind you another way. Maybe interlace the hands. Press into the arms. Be careful of any pressure on the neck. And let's lower out of that pose. Take the counter pose to plow. Matsyasana, fish. We'll take elbows on the mat. Draw shoulder blades together. Puff up at the chest. You can stay with head up, or if your neck is feeling healthy, open the throat. Take the head back. Open the heart. And we'll lower to the ground. Take the feet together, knees wide. Keep the arms as they are, overhead, or a hand on heart and belly. Tune in again with your steady breath. Notice how you feel after a little yoga together. And make your way into Shavasana. It's a short Shavasana, about 2 minutes. Legs out and feet flopped open. Take up space, palms up. Cleansing breath together. Full breath in through the nose. And sigh it out. And let your body be heavy and your spirit be light. Shavasana. And begin to deepen your breath while you're still lying there. Keep your body still. I'll close with a meditation from Journey to the Heart by Melanie Beattie. Honor the ending. The journey of a year is drawing to a close. Cherish the moments, all of them, even the ups and downs. Cherish the places you visited, the people you've seen. Say goodbye to those whose journeys have called them someplace else. Know you can always call them back by thinking loving thoughts. Know all those you love will be there for you when you need them most. Honor the lessons you've learned and the people who helped you learn them. Look back for a moment. Reflect in peace. Then let this year draw to a close. All parts of the journey are sacred and holy. Take time to honor this ending, though it's never really the end. Go to sleep tonight. When you wake up tomorrow, a new adventure will begin. And with that in mind, begin to take a little movement. Maybe another full body stretch. Come onto one side. Rest on your arm. And maybe take a moment to bring an intention to mind for the new year. And we'll press up into a seat, ending as we begin in Sukhasana. And let's take arms overhead. Look past the hands to heart center, and draw them to prayer. Thumbs to the forehead. Namaste. I wish you all the best for the new year.